Hey, what's up, guys? Jim Kim here from Pyramid Brokerage Company, coming to you live again with some commercial real estate advisor knowledge. If you're like me and you're somewhat new in the commercial real estate business, I'm 2 years working full-time in commercial real estate, but maybe you're just starting out, or maybe you're thinking about getting into commercial real estate. Maybe you're already working in residential real estate, or you're doing something completely outside of real estate, but you do have an interest in becoming a commercial real estate advisor, and somehow you came upon these videos and you're just getting a lot of value from the knowledge that I'm sharing with you from what I've learned and everything that I'm going through in the first couple of years of building a commercial real estate business as an advisor. So for this particular go live, I'm going to talk to you about what's the successful winning mindset of a successful commercial real estate advisor. So these are things that I've seen amongst just very top performing, super successful commercial real estate advisors. What are some of the things that they think about? Because as you know, it's what you think about, you become. If you've ever listened to Earl Nightingale, you become what you think about. Well, if you want to become a successful commercial real estate advisor, then would you agree that it makes a lot of sense to have that mindset, that same mindset of other successful commercial real estate advisors who are just doing really good business and helping their communities and creating more jobs, creating more opportunities, and just helping their areas to grow? And can you agree we could use more growth these days? So let's just dive right into this. I'll talk to you about the mindset of a successful commercial real estate advisor. I did take a couple of notes, so I'll be looking at these, but go ahead and grab a pen and paper and take some notes because you definitely want to adopt this particular mindset of a successful commercial real estate advisor. So number one is you want to become a lifelong student of the game and learn as much as you can about commercial real estate properties and the commercial real estate business and what it takes to be successful, like watching these videos. But you never want to just say, oh, yeah, I have my real estate license and I've taken all my continuing education. Those are all good things that you have to be doing anyway to maintain your license. But you never want to assume, oh, I know everything, right? I know everything there is to know about real estate or marketing or sales or business or building rapport with people or my area or these types of buildings. No, you never want to tell yourself that. You never want to assume that, because when you start assuming that, that's when you're not going to be growing anymore. You think you know everything, but when in reality, business, life, the world changes so quickly that before you know it, hey, you're not using that tool that everyone else is using to build their business. Maybe you're falling behind in the social media marketing type of work that you should be doing as a commercial real estate advisor to help your clients to sell or lease out their property. You're in charge of their marketing. You're in charge of getting the word out about that opportunity, that commercial real estate property that is for sale or lease. And in order to get the word out, you have to know the latest marketing techniques, whether it's social media or print or just traditional talking face-to-face. That's just an example of the more you know, the more that you learned, the more that you'll ultimately earn, because well, you're doing more business by having all these tools, all this knowledge that's helping you to grow your business. So become a lifelong student of commercial real estate. Number two is you want to hit the streets, and you want to hit the streets on a regular basis, maybe a few times a week at least. But what that means is basically you're driving around, you're looking at these properties, you're looking at these neighborhoods, you're seeing what's coming up, what's leaving. You're talking to business owners. You're talking to people in that area. Hey, what's going on? What are you seeing? What's it like working here? Are you happy with having your restaurant or having your office or having your company in this particular area? Are you folks looking to expand? I could definitely help you out with that. So as you're talking to these business owners, you're learning more about commercial properties and these neighborhoods, these demographics, all sorts of various transactions and other things that are happening on the streets. That will only help you to cement your place both in your own mind with a winning mindset or in the minds of business owners or people that you're looking to do business with. You will cement that message that you are the expert. You are the expert in that area, in that particular niche, in whatever types of properties that you're seeing as you hit the streets on the reg and you're checking out various neighborhoods that you can help with your knowledge, that you can help with your marketing, your sales, your negotiation skills, all these things that I'm teaching you, that I'm learning, that we're all learning together. You want to be able to share these gifts with as many business owners as possible. And the only way that you'll be able to meet all these business owners and look at their properties and get a feel for how things are going and create that vision for what you know you can create is by hitting the streets, is by looking at these buildings, looking at these neighborhoods, driving around these areas, talking to people, and just becoming the expert for whatever it is, whether you're looking at a flex space, which is one of my specialties, which is office with a warehouse, industrial type of portion to it, whether you're looking at retail, properties, restaurants, stores, office space, investment properties, multifamilies, vacant land. There's many different types of properties, but you want to be able to call yourself the expert because you're looking at these properties on a regular basis. Okay, number 3 is you want to see failure or any sort of setback or any sort of obstacle, but basically any sort of outcome or result that wasn't what you were seeing in your mind. You want to look at that as, let's call it a failure, not as a failure, but as a lesson, okay? As a lesson that will teach you how to actually become even more successful the next time that type of situation comes up. So no matter how much training you have, no matter how much experience and people that you've talked to, how big your database is, inevitably, if you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough. Something happens. You don't want to be making the same mistakes multiple times, but all these setbacks, all these things that you're facing in your business on a daily basis in commercial real estate, as an advisor, these can be lessons that will help you to ultimately become your highest and best version of yourself. Okay, moving on, we're going to number 4 is you want to maintain a database of business contacts and find creative ways to keep in touch with them. So all these business owners that you're meeting when you're hitting the streets, that when you're showing properties, looking at properties, whatever, all these people that you're meeting, you want to get their contact information, their name, where they work, email address, cell phone number, as much details, what sort of properties they have, when their lease is up, all this information. You want to get it and put it into some sort of a customer relationship management software. I personally use a tool called Client Look. I'll leave a link for Client Look below, but you want to be able to build up this database of contacts of potential people that you'll be looking to help with your knowledge of commercial real estate, either helping them to expand into a new location or help them to sell or lease out a commercial real estate property. You want to find ways of being top of mind, of sharing information with these folks, of being in touch with them on a regular basis, giving them something useful, whether it's sending them an email with some useful information in that. Perhaps it's a listing, a property that's for sale or lease that might be something that they want to take a look at because they told you that they're interested in that type of commercial real estate property if it ever pops up. Or you want to be able to present to them any sort of trends or anything that they should know about that, they're busy running their business, but they didn't know about this type of zoning change that's coming up or this type of regulation that all of these building types must adhere to. You want to be able to just provide this information. Maybe they know it, maybe they don't, but whatever. They'll value you as a trusted advisor, someone bringing them value, someone that has their best interest at heart, so that they can make the smartest decision with their commercial real estate property. So maintain this database and keep in touch on a regular basis, whether you're sending them those emails, visiting them in person, sending them a letter, whatever. But you want to be a resource who's sharing value so that when the time does come for them to expand into a new location or sell or lease out a commercial real estate property, you're the first one they call because, well, you're always calling them, you're always emailing them. And lastly, number 5 is you want to know the most important word in commercial real estate, and that word is next. N-E-X-T, next. Meaning you're only as good as the previous transaction that you just closed, or whoever you're helping to find a new location. You want to constantly be on the move, even when you face these so-called lessons or these setbacks or any sort of rejections, whatever. All your job is to sort out those situations that you can help out. Sort out those business owners who are looking to do something with property now and need your help now versus those who are probably not going to do anything ever. So your job is to just to sort them out. Next, are you looking to do something with commercial real estate? No. Great. Next, we'll talk to you in 6 months. Are you looking to do something with commercial real estate? Maybe you're looking to expand it to a new location or sell or lease out a current property. Yeah, I might. Okay, when? Well, possibly in the next 6 months. Great. When can we sit down? So you want to constantly be sorting out these potential prospects, these potential folks that you can help so that you can find those people that are willing to work with you to help them achieve their vision, to transform what they can see in their mind's eye, to create their reality, whatever you want to call it. You want to be able to constantly be going and meeting brand new people, sorting them out, and then finding those people who are looking to do something with commercial real estate. And it just so happens you're at the right place, the right time because of all the actions, because of your winning mindset, and because you never quit. So I hope you got value out of this. Thanks for watching this. Go live. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at jkim@pyramidbrokerage.com. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.